I'm so excited. Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I am so excited to share with you guys. I'm finally revealing my room, which you guys have seen in the background, a couple of the changes I've made in my last few videos. But before I get into the whole reveal, definitely make sure you check out the first video that I did. I will link it down below and also up in the cards. That video definitely shows you where I came from, and this video is kind of the continuation of that. So in that video, you'll really see how I just kind of like cleared a lot of things out of here, and you'll kind of get a sense of the space that I was working with before all of this happened. And if you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe down below. I have another one of these redecorating videos coming up with my bathroom, which was a lot of fun. And I also have a lot more closet refresh videos, so I will link that series down below as well. That's just me just kind of like redoing my closet. So if you're into like any of the fashion, decor, lifestyle, definitely make sure to subscribe down below because I have you covered. So you guys, I'm gonna stop rambling and we're gonna go ahead and get into the video. I am currently standing at the entrance of my room, and this is what you see when you walk in. So that is just a general overview of the entire room. So we're gonna start here at the bed, and you guys already saw where I got my comforter from. I got it from Kohl's, but you see these 3 pillows right here with the kind of like geometric pattern on them. I got those from At Home. Those are new additions, as well as this blanket is also from At Home. So I definitely wanted to add a little bit more color to the bed, just to, you know, give it something extra and also add a bit more texture with the blanket. So right above the bed, we have these picture frames right here. And so I actually started this wall with just these frames on the end, but I got them and then realized that I needed something else on this wall since this wall is just kind of blank. So then I added these 2 pictures, and I actually found them on Etsy. So I just paid for the prints, and then I got the frames from Target. And then as you can see over here on this wall, this clock was actually on this wall over here above my TV. So I just moved it on this wall just to have something here. And then this lamp, so if you remember, I had a silver lamp and the lamp was over in that corner. So I decided to move it over here and get a different color. This is actually an LED lamp, and one of the things that I love about this lamp is the fact that you literally just like tap it and it comes on. Like, that's so awesome. And it also dims as well as it gets brighter, so that's awesome. So moving on from the bed, we have this new addition, and this whole section over here is honestly like my favorite new place in my room, like in the house, honestly. Like, I love spending my time here. So this chair right here, if you remember, this whole entire section over here was empty after I got done with my first like room makeover. What I did, I was going back and forth between whether I wanted a chair or like a bench or something. Obviously ended up going with the chair, and it's really this kind of like nice grayish color. This chair is from All Modern. I'm so excited about it, and especially the fact that like it's so deep. And then if you remember, this pillow was actually originally on the bed, and of course just kind of doesn't fit with the bed anymore, so I just moved it over here. And then this blanket, of course I wanted to add a little bit more color to the room, and it matches perfectly with the pillows. The blanket is from Urban Outfitters, and I also wanted a blanket right here because my closet door now does not open all the way, and so I didn't want it to hit the edge of the chair and damage it, so that's also why that is here, as well as the vent is right up there, so it gets really cold when I'm sitting over here. And then to add in a bit of greenery, I got this plant over here. This is also from At Home, and it's sitting on this little stand, which is also from At Home. And then these geometric wooden blocks that are hanging on the wall are from Target. So these actually I was thinking of putting over my bed, like along the bottom, but they go perfectly right here and just kind of like, they really just spruce up this corner just like a little more. It just gives it, you know, gives it a little something extra. And then this curtain, so I went back and forth with this, trying to decide what color curtain I wanted for my window, and ultimately I decided a white sheer curtain was going to tie the room in and bring in a lot of light. And so what I did, this curtain is from Amazon, and it's just two separate panels like so, that I just brought them together. And so of course I can just open it, close it whenever I want. I usually just leave it closed because I like the look of them. And then another thing that I did, this rod up here, if you guys remember, it was a lot lower, so we moved it up closer to the ceiling, which really, I think, transformed the room completely. And then if you can see, this curtain, actually you are able to slide the curtain onto the rod, but instead I got these curtain hangers off of Target, I believe, and just kind of attach the curtain that way. And I think it really just gives a different kind of overall feel to that window. Literally my favorite area. Whenever I walk in, I'm just like, oh my gosh. So another element of this little area over here is this little stand. I got this from Living Spaces. I was looking for something like this for such a long time because I had an exact idea of what I wanted. So it took me a while to find this exact one, but it's absolutely perfect. I wanted something that could slide under the chair and that I could also bring around to the front if I needed to. So it kind of, I can, like, if I'm not working on my computer, if I just have my computer on my lap, it stays there. But if I'm doing any heavy work, then I just swing it around in front. And I also wanted to make sure that it could easily just scoot over the arm of the chair. So this worked out so perfectly. So moving on from this nightstand, we have this mirror. Hey, and I am obsessed with this mirror. So this mirror is from West Elm, and it literally ties in so well with everything that is going on in the room, from the color of the strap to the color of the wood. Literally looks amazing. And I love that I now have a mirror in this room because I didn't for a hot minute. So love that. Moving on from the mirror, we have my bookshelf. Not really much has changed here. I showed you how I decorated it in the previous room makeover video, and I'll have that linked in the description down below. But the main difference is that I added this plant up here, which again, it kind of goes with that tangerine color that I have on the pillows, as well as for the bed, or not the bed, as well as the chair, and really just ties it all in really well. The plant is from At Home, and then I just went ahead and added some pictures into these frames, and that is literally like the only difference over here. Moving on from the bookshelf, we have this nightstand. The nightstand is from Overstock. I kind of wanted something to match this a little bit, so they're kind of off a little bit in color, but they still go really well together. And I wanted a nightstand mainly that has an open top just so I can slide in things like my journal, or if I'm working on something on my laptop, I can just slide my laptop in here and be good to go. Like I won't have to get out of bed. And then I also wanted a drawer just for like miscellaneous stuff. And then as you can see, I have my sunrise alarm clock that I am obsessed with. Definitely make sure to check out my Amazon favorites video. I'll have that link down below as well. I think every person that's not a morning person needs one. But as you can see, I switched out my old lamp for this lamp, and this is from Target, and I was going back and forth on what lamp looked the best in this room, and I just like the fact that it's very sleek, very modern, and it goes really well with the floor lamp. So it's one of the reasons why I got it, and it ties in everything really well. So as you can see, I don't know if you noticed, but the bed is a little bit higher. That is because I switched out the mattress from the mattress that we had in our guest room. So my bed was initially lower, but I decided that, you know, just to tie in the room, it would look better if it was higher. And I think that I made a fantastic decision on that because it really fills out this space a lot better than the shorter mattress. So love that. And last but not least, I ended up getting these little storage bins for the cubbies that my TV sits on. So I got these from Target, and they're awesome for just putting in like miscellaneous things. Like this has all of my tech stuff, not really sure what's down there, and this just has like mail that I need to go through. I actually flipped this, so if you remember, it was horizontal instead of vertical like it is right now, and I just made that simple flip because I knew I was getting this chair and I didn't want this stand to end over here, making it harder to get in and out of my closet and also just cluttering this space. So I decided to flip it, and honestly, it looks amazing flipped. I have all this extra space over here and over there as well when my door is closed. And it just kind of makes everything sleeker. Also, it makes my TV higher, which if you remember, I said that I switched out my mattress. So with my mattress being higher, I also needed my TV to be higher. So just works out well all around, and it also fills out this wall space a little bit more, and it gives it a little bit more height on this wall. So especially because I'm going back and forth on if I'm mounting it, because I know I'll move within the next year or so. So not really sure if I should make that investment, but yeah. So that's that. And I'm really kind of playing around with the idea of making a video about just these small changes that you can make in your room to transform it. So if you guys would like to see that video, definitely leave a comment down below. I feel like those little changes, just like changing the orientation of a stand, or just, you know, adding in a simple blanket or something, like, I don't know, those things to me just can really bring your room together. So if you want to see a video like that, leave a comment down below and I'd be glad to make it. So I definitely had a ton of fun redecorating my room. It really is like my oasis now, and it reflects me very well, and I love that it is neutral, but it does have these pops of color in it, and I am honestly obsessed with it. Like now, every single time I walk into my room, it's just, I mean, it's a reflection of me, and it has this like Aztec-y boho vibe going on. That's kind of how I describe it. And I think it was really important for me to film this video, not just to show you what I did to my room, but to show you guys the possibilities that you can have even if you do have a smaller bedroom, and just how you can kind of work with your space and things that you can do to maximize your space. So I think that it turned out amazing, and if you guys are thinking about doing your rooms, like, I say go for it. I mean, it's your space that you spend a lot of your time in, and it should be a space that you want to come home to every single day and just kind of just be like, just breathe and just like unwind. So yeah, I'm really proud of it. It turned out really well. And the decorating does not stop there. As I mentioned earlier, I am redoing my bathroom. It's honestly, I have not redone my bathroom since high school, and I'm 25 now, so it's a whole thing. But I'm in the process of doing that, and it's turning out really well. So definitely make sure you are subscribed and you hit the bell notification so you don't miss that video. And honestly, that is it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next week with a new video. Bye.